Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, welcome to Rubber Sports Show. I'm your host, Robert. NASCAR invades Bristol Motor Speedway. It is Bristol, baby! The Food City 500. Typically, Bristol has this spring race and a fall race each and every year. The fastest half mile in America. One of the greatest races, spring or fall race. The fall race, the Bristol night race under the lights is just, if you've never seen it, oh my god, it's unbelievable to watch. You can see the sparks and the action. A lot of tempers flare at Bristol. 500 miles or a half mile oval, high banked, 266.5 miles. We have 3 segments, 125, 125, and 250. So basically the first half of the race is set up in 2 segments, and then the final half is one big segment. Obviously, cautions. Tires. We really don't get into a lot of fuel mileage races at Bristol. A lot of bumping and banging going on. Joe Gibbs Racing has won the past 2 spring races with Matt Kenseth and Carl Edwards. The 2016 spring race with Carl Edwards, Dale Jr., Kurt Busch, Chase Elliott, Trevor Bayne, Matt DiBenedetto, Kevin Harvick, Clint Boyer, Ryan Newman, and Joey Logano. The fall race last year, we had Kevin Harvick, Ricky Stenhouse, Danny Hamlin, Austin Dillon, Chris Buescher, Carl Edwards, Jimmy Johnson, Jamie Murray, AJ Allmendinger, and Joey Logano. This year has been a little different because of the new aero package, taking a quarter of an inch off the spoiler, changing some of the downforce over last year. It seems like we have different people up front more. We have different teams struggling. Joe Gibbs seems to be struggling. Hendrick's been struggling the last year and a half. Obviously, Johnson won the title last year. He's won a race this year, but still overall, Hendrick Motorsports has been struggling. Now, at Bristol, downforce doesn't really pay a lot. I mean, it does a little bit because of the high speeds, but much as the beating and the banging goes on, I wouldn't be shocked to see Logano and Kyle Busch settle their fight from, what was it, California? I don't know, when they're fighting the pit road, where they've never settled it yet after Logano dumping Kyle Busch, So we'll see what happens there. The last 4 races at Bristol, Jimmy Johnson has averaged a 9th place finish with 3 top 10s. Junior has averaged a 9th place finish with 2 top 10s in 3 races. Harvick averaged 12th with 3 top 10s. Newman 3 top 10s. Logano 3 top 10s. So only 4 people in the last 4 races that have had 3 top 10s. Shows you how difficult it is at Bristol. Chase Elliott in 2 races has had 1 top 10 and averaged a 9th place finish. Kurt and Kyle Busch both lead the active drivers with 5 wins apiece. The last 4 races have been won by Carl Edwards, Kevin Harvick, Matt Kenseth, and Joey Logano. Now, with the new aero package, you kind of want to look at short track racing. If you look back at Martinsville, the top 5 is Brad Keselowski, Kyle Busch, Chase Elliott, Joey Logano, Austin Dillon. Definitely Joey Logano knows how to get around Bristol Motor Speedway. He has a win, and he finished 10th in both races last year. Kevin Harvick, he won the fall race, 7th in the spring race. Kyle Busch is always dominated at Bristol. So my 3 picks this week: Joey Logano, Kyle Busch, and Brad Keselowski. They've been racing at Bristol Motor Speedway since July 30th, 1961. It's just gotten bigger and bigger. Burton Smith has just made a massive freaking 100,000 people are at a half mile speed, high bank speedway. It's crazy. I was reading a little bit about Bristol, and I guess Bristol was created off of 2 guys who went to Charlotte and watched the Charlotte Motor Speedway, and they wanted basically a small version of Charlotte. That's what Bristol is. I banked small Charlotte, which I was shocked to read. I'm like, really? I don't see it. To a point, yeah, but it doesn't have the big dog leg in the front stretch like Charlotte does. But but it's been repaved. It's high bank, so a lot of action. So we'll see what happens. We got 3 big segments, 500 laps. Bristol week is always exciting. So that will wrap up the NASCAR Monster Energy Food City 500 preview. As always, thanks for watching Robert Sports Show. Don't just have a great night, have a spiffy night. Robert Sports Show, your YouTube leader in sports channel content.